Every time. I do that every time. Hold on. There you go. What's down with
There
y'all,
we
man?
go.
What's down?
Hold up, I'm muted.
Nah, you good. You back.
Okay, man. Good afternoon. Well, good
Rolling
evening,
starting
everybody.
already, bro.
Who said something? Doing starting already? I mean, when you that
Yeah.
uncomfortable with when you gotta buy two plane tickets because of your weight, I'd be unhappy with myself also. You hear me, man? Crucial conflict, another episode, man. We've been rolling strong. Crucial conflict. Is it 2 years? Yeah, 2 years in the game. 2 years in the game. We've been doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of people come up and be asking us about different things and all kind of stuff, man. But we appreciate everybody that's been supporting us for these 2 years. We keep on
Facts.
rolling. We keep rolling with the punches. You know what I'm saying? We keep doing our thing. Shout out to before I get started, before we really get started, I just want to shout out Northern Legacy for the event that they put on this past Saturday. I mean, I wish I'd have had something like that when I was in a band because I think I'd have had
Facts.
at least $1 million worth of scholarships because I was just that good. But
Yeah.
man, shout out what Northern Legacy doing. Shout out to to Terry, the president of Northern Legacy, and everybody that's associated with Northern Legacy. It was
Big
a
facts.
good event, and you know they the band directors felt had a warm welcome. You know how when you go to church and at the end of the church service after the past anniversary got all kind of food. You hear what I'm
Uh,
saying? And they fed them good. So shout out to Northern Legacy for the work they continuously do in and trying to help music programs get back to what it needs to be. You know, so shout out to them for that.
Big fact, man. Shout out to No Legacy. Man, I heard some good stuff. Man, I even seen a live video of one of the tuba
Good
players.
shit.
Shout out to all of the colleges that came out to give our youth an opportunity. You know, like Johnny said, this ain't always been the case. This ain't always happened in New Orleans. So just the fact that it's happening and it's growing every year, man. Shout out to everybody that was involved with the HBCU band combine, man. I heard Jefferson Parish showed up and showed out, but besides that, shout out to everybody. And then another thing I want to do is go ahead and my well wishes to everybody that's in the Arabi area or anybody that was affected by the tornado that just passed by this past week, well, this week, but just the other day, man. That was some bad stuff, man. It was a big ass tornado. So, man, if you was affected, man, I'm praying for you. Hope everything goes well. Um, don't get spelled Michigan wrong. That's some real shit for you though. That's some real stuff for you. Uh, I just seen a battle of the bands that happened in Mississippi. I mean, not in Mississippi, in Memphis today for somebody who's supposed to be coming out here, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But what's that with y'all, man? Y'all go ahead, like the video, y'all share, comment, tag some people, because we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got
Yeah,
Johnny
my
back.
bad, man. Somebody called my phone. I left my computer at the school, so my bad.
Nah, we straight.
So look, bro, I've been off for a minute, man. I noticed when we started Crucial Conflict, like when we first started Crucial Conflict, we said what we said. You know, it wasn't no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? I noticed over the past couple of months and everything, we've been holding back on a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? I think if people really would hear our true feelings about stuff, you know what I'm saying? That,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people is not willing to accept what we actually say. So of course we have to watch what we say and but you know one thing tonight I feel like being very, very petty. And I just feel as though I ain't really give my opinion on what Mardi Gras was, and you know, a lot of people were saying all kind of different things about what Mardi Gras, and but I had held back. I ain't say nothing. People were saying all kind of stuff. I had held that, Um, but tonight I'm not holding back on no issues, nothing. Anything you want, ask us. Anything y'all want to say, y'all can ask us. But we first thing we're gonna get into, man, Darrell. So we had some footage of Southern and Texas Southern, right?
We did.
So some people said it was a battle. Some
This
people
is like
said
a
it wasn't a
trending
battle.
topic, man. This is a trending topic for like a 5 minute video. So
So
what you think? Was it a battle or was it just a lineup?
okay, from a band director's point, if a band faced my way, give a case in point. Morpheus Parade 2022. Me and Dedrick was in the middle of the street talking. My band was playing facing his way, but we wasn't trying to blow at Livingston. Let's say that. We wasn't trying to blow at Livingston. It was just playing. Dedrick said, this is what Dedrick said. Dedrick said, hold up, bitch. You trying to blow at me? I said, no, dog, they're just playing. So I'm just trying to figure some shit out that if a band face your way playing at you, what is that basically saying?
I mean, the natural thing would say that is a battle, but looking at the whole thing, and all the different things that went into effect, I'm gonna say it wasn't a battle, even though it was a slick side battle. That's what it is. But I'm gonna say it wasn't a battle. The battle's gonna come. Why would they? Why would they? I think it was just like a little test. Like I'm out here. If you trying to get in that dirt, I'm here. But I ain't. I really don't want to. I think it was like a just let you know I'm here type shit. But nah, I don't think it was a battle. By the way, Texas Southern would have got their ass toasted out there fucking with Southern if it was a battle. That's what I would say.
Well, so it wasn't a battle, but something that you
Mm-mm.
said, it was a slick side battle.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hear
It's
me?
like I'm
It was
here.
a slick side. Look, now, was it a real battle where they went some? No. But was it a sneak? Was it I snuck you and I'm gone? Yeah. Like if somebody, so
uh,
dog, if somebody sneak you and then if they sneak you, then they run and you can't get your lick back like you want to,
it's
that's gonna
not a
leave a
fight.
sour taste in your mouth, huh?
Yeah, it's not a fight. That's just a nigga snuck you and
But
left.
nigga, hey, if a nigga sneak you, that's still on your mind.
But if a nigga sneak you and stand there though, if a nigga sneak you and stand there, that's different. That's different. I mean, the video only shows the two. Um, I don't know if Southern like stood in the vicinity. I did see a video where Brian was like, let's go. Let's get it. That right there entails that it's a battle.
It
Like
was about to be a
they,
battle.
they playing yeah, they playing with me. Let's go over here. But
Brian did the right thing though. Brian did the right thing. He saw that
exactly.
dude was playing at him, and he went and he played a song. Now
I was
they
looking
did.
I was looking in those kids' face at Texas, and they looked terrified when Brian said let's go. And they went stood over there. They didn't look too confident in themselves. Which I mean, I wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been good.
So what we gonna call this? I'm gonna call it a sneaking. A sneaking hit. I'm gonna say they got snuck and he left. They left. Sudden left.
Oh, so nigga but they left and they knocked him out, but it
Well,
wasn't even.
let me say this. The only thing about sneaking to somebody is that when you sneak somebody, that person got that in their mind until they see you again.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't snuck a couple of cats in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm just basically like Texas Southern not go take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take that lightly.
They shouldn't.
But
They shouldn't. You know what this was though? This was basically the start of this is how Talladega and Southern got started. Now the everything is all built up. Everybody talking about it was a battle, it was not a battle. It was already the momentum and the hype was already built up between these two bands just because of the whole Brian over there, he from Southern, Javon over there, all, like the whole thing. But this is gonna just heighten it, and when it does come in the fall, you know, it's gonna be booming. It's gonna be a packed stadium, and the way and it's making it even better that people are watching Javon and Barron and Brian go out there. They were recruiting hard, so they supposedly gonna have a nice sized band. So the excuses are gonna be minimal. So I think it's just it was a money move by Southern, but a nigga
see,
did
bro.
sneak him. Nigga snuck you. You got a black eye right now.
So in the fall, if they try to get their lick back and they lose, how should you feel? like, you know what I'm saying? Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. I'm
So if they
saying, you know
sneak
what I'm
them and they
saying? Like,
lose, so wait, if they sneak them and they lose, then they gotta try again. If you don't win, you get up and try again. But that's what everybody do though. So I think like no matter what happens with Texas Southern, people gonna say it's just their second year
Somebody say why Southern played neck. I don't know. I ain't
because
hear
that's
them
what they
play
wanted
neck.
to play because that's what
Yeah.
Kid called. That's why you can't say no. Kid called
Now
out
we
a song,
actually,
you can't say no.
so that's gonna be a battle to watch in the fall. Southern versus Texas Southern. Get your popcorn ready early because I think it's gonna go down in a major way. Uh, those
Say,
it's gonna go down though.
yeah, numbers never mean nothing to Southern, but to other bands, numbers mean a lot. And you're right, Southern do play neck for the crowd. When you play neck, do what you want and stuff like that. That's not for band heads. That's for the other people. You know that neck and do what you want to get you money. That get you paid. Because them other people they're gonna say, oh, they was playing that do what you want to. I want them, and that's gonna get you paid. That's how they got in the same. Whatever.
Because the people,
It's
the
gonna be
people want to
packed, man.
say suck on a tiger penis, huh? That's what they like to say, huh?
That's what they wanted to see. They
That's what
probably
they
was
wanted to
saying
say.
that, but
So
what
Southern
up,
plays
man? What up,
LSU
man?
next year. So if Southern play LSU next year, will Southern be allowed to play neck at LSU Stadium? That's I want is that I wonder if that's true. I want will Southern be able to play his neck at
Yeah,
LSU
because
Stadium next
LSU
year?
is banned. LSU is banned, not Southern. Southern not banned.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it would. I'm gonna be at that game. I mean, this is gonna be the most racist game in the world, but I'm definitely gonna be at that game. They said they be loud as fuck under the bridge. Oh yeah, that man, they gonna say it every time. They don't care because they ain't got to pay for it.
So man, I was about to say. So look, bro, let me say y'all like this. Anything y'all want to ask us tonight, but I'm gonna give y'all the everybody get their top five for Monica. I had been I've been chilling. I ain't really say nothing. I'm gonna give the Mr. Van Buren top five bands of Mardi Gras. Mr. Van Buren top five bands of Mardi Gras, and I'm telling y'all, I'm keeping it real tonight. Anything y'all want to ask me, I'm keeping it real.
Oh
So
Lord,
my number one band, my number one band. Or should I start at five? Should I start at
start
five
at
or really
five.
number one? Start at five.
Start at five.
My number
Start at
five
five.
band. The number five band in Mr. Van Buren list is Warren Easton. It's Warren Easton.
What?
Warren Easton.
What? Wait. Hold on. Wait.
What?
All right. Go ahead with your top five. Let me see how this about to go.
Number 4.
Let me see how this about to go.
My number 4 band, St. Augustine. St. Albans. St. Albans.
All right.
All right. Number 3. All right. Number 3. Number 3.
Oh my god.
Number 3. Number 3. This is mine. Number 3 is Livingston. Number 3 is Livingston. Number 3 is Livingston. Number 2.
All right.
Number 2, LB Landry. Number 2. And my number 1 band of Mardi Gras, because of their energy and because of what they present in a battle, is Ccwlc Reed. That is my number 1 band of Mardi Gras 2022.
Nope, we not doing it. We not doing this shit.
Mardi Gras 2022.
This nigga
Ccwlc
Johnny.
Reed.
What? Okay.
My number 1.
All right.
Hey, and let me tell you the reason why Ccwlc Reed was my number 1 band. They play, one thing you gotta listen about band is when people play chords and they make new shit. So the chords they was playing was chords I never heard before. So I'm thinking in my mind, this is a next generation type of fucking thing they doing. You heard what I'm saying? So I respect the new generation of chords that Ccwlc Reed is presenting. So I think that they are the number 1 band. You know what I'm saying? So they are creating a new narrative for what bands should be like. That's
you know what? I can't disagree with that. If niggas coming up with new shit, then I can't disagree with it, bro. I mean, I gotta agree with you, bro. Dolan, y'all coming up, bro.
Them dudes played a chord I ain't never heard ever in my life. You heard what I'm saying?
You talking about the trombones or the whole band?
The whole band. It sounds. Look, I ain't never heard a whole band play every note on a keyboard at the same time. You hear what I'm saying? I ain't never heard a whole band play every fucking note on the keyboard at the same time. That's some unique shit. I don't know how a nigga could teach that. For a nigga to teach that shit, dog, that's some unique shit, dog. So my fucking number 1 band, dog. Like, I ain't know nigga, I ain't know you could do that. I'm talking about from the low note all the way, all 88 keys, dog. Them bitches play every fucking.
Oh my god.
They play every fucking note on the keyboard at one time. Them people, that's my number 1 band.
They played a whole note, a quarter note, or what?
They was playing rhythm at the same. They played the whole keyboard at the same time. But they had all the notes on the keyboard playing. Ooh, Lord have mercy, they had it at one time, bro. It was some unique shit. I never heard that call before, man. Like, it was really unique. Let me also say this, dog. I also heard I'm just basically saying that you got minor chords, 7 ninths, major chords, 6. They was fucking playing unknown chord.
What you gonna call them, though?
Huh?
What you call them?
It must be some Olympian chords. You know what I'm saying? There must be some. There must be some Olympian chords. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how that bitch sounds. I got a keyboard. Let me go tell you how that bitch sounds. Like, honestly. So they were playing. I don't know. I don't think they played Ring My Bell. Whatever fucking song they played, I ain't never even noticed the fucking song. You hear me? But them
It was
bitches
called
played
the Olympian. That's why. That's why
the Olympian fucking cold.
it was called
That's
the
what I'm gonna call that bitch.
Olympian
The
because
Olympian fucking car.
they came up with some. They invented some new shit.
They invented some new shit. That's why I think they my number one band, dog. Like them bitches played. They just the card they played, dog. Play that bitch, you hear me? Look, this how that bitch sounding, dog. Like a man. Man, them bitches played that bitch. I was like, oh, that bitch. I said, that's some new shit. I went go fucking started researching this shit. Like, cause I was like, man, I ain't never heard no shit like that. I went go research this shit. And they said, dog, I went, man, what the fuck? I'm thinking in my mind, I said, I ain't never get taught that type of shit. Let me go research what the fuck. So I went to go study this shit. And I'm like, man, I ain't never heard that shit before. That is some fucking unique shit. You heard me? Like, I'm like, Lord, I say, man, I say, bruh, like, them bitches were playing the rhythm. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I say, these niggas amazing.
They put a rhythm to it.
They put a whole rhythm to it. I say, these.
They played that bitch under the bridge.
Man, I say, man, these boys amazing. What is they playing? I went to go try to study. I never found the chords. You know, I've been looking for it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it maybe was the you know that shit Deontay playing this fucking warm up. Deontay played. So look, let me say this. This motherfucker Deontay came on this. He looking and see the shit. He come on this bitch talking all kind of cad money shit. First and foremost, if you say I told you warm up, if I did tell you warm up, if I'm yamming on you, you that fucking righteous? You that righteous for me? So I control you that much that you gonna let me just yam on you and you just go warm up? It don't take that fucking long to warm up a band. Like, look.
283 out of town, yes.
First and foremost, dog, it don't take you that fucking long to warm up a band. And what the fuck space cars got to do with warming up?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's
trying
not
to show off right there.
Yeah, you just showing off. Look, that's not warming up. Look, that's saying I can play this.
Yeah.
That's saying I can play it. Just say you saying that I can play this. That's not fucking warming up. So you made an excuse.
Disrespect would not be tolerated, Mr. Van Buren.
Hey, you know.
Disrespect
Eric,
from the.
You know, you was wondering about. So hold up. He say space car help with intonation and tuning. Let me tell you something. I don't know a high school band where the kids kind of tune themselves on their own. The director tune them up. I don't know a high school band that does that.
Well,
so how the fuck would they help with tuning when the director tunes the band? That's not
maybe that's not what they may not do that in Memphis, Johnny. They may not do that in Memphis.
I don't know a high school band. No high school band that I knew where the kids like just tune up themselves on their own. And maybe what I mean by that is, see, like at Southern, you could sit next to somebody and you could hear yourself out of tune and fix it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know a high school band that does that.
But that's Southern, Johnny. That's Southern, bro. You know.
But what I'm saying is, how does that help with tuning when the director tune the band?
I mean, hey, if you play the Olympian cards, you don't got to tune.
Listen here, Darrell. Walker don't even have a tune no more. So get the hell on with that bullshit. Walker ain't got a tune no more.
Better than that fucking Olympic tune. That's what I know.
It wasn't better than when I marched, so I ain't worrying about it.
Yeah, we would have
look, so Cardell, let me ask you this, Mr. Moo. Like, I was taught that too. But the niggas under me wasn't able to do that. I still had to like do it for them. You feel what I'm saying? I still had to do it for them.
Sarah Shine, Brad. Look, St. Aug and Reed played the same tune notes, brother, this year. Let's not go there.
St. Aug
St.
wasn't that
Aug,
bad though. St. Aug
boy,
wasn't
you's a
that good.
damn lie. You's a damn lie.
St. Aug, look,
But
a lot of the bands that look, I heard every band in like person because some of y'all heard the clips and all. I heard the bands in person. A lot of the bands, Eric, you'll be at the parade too. But a lot of them bands, a lot of bands, a lot of these bands is not as bad as y'all perceive them to be.
See,
And I'm
this is
not
what
taking up on.
St.
this
Aug
is
was
what
shits this year.
this is what
St. Aug had good sounding songs, like the original St. Aug sound good. But when they was battling, man, they could have stayed on the bus like they used to and wait for the parade to start, bro. That shit was awful.
Well,
That shit,
this is.
oh,
I was very impressed because I mean, St. Aug, for years and years, they always try to throw that shit in your face. And you just, when you become a director and you blow them out, it just makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you could throw that back in their face. So, they
They
actually
don't like
sounded
that
pretty
shit
good.
either.
They
They,
sounded good enough for me to blow
they
their
don't
ass
like when you could tell them you blowed them out, or when you could tell their ass you smashed them or you marched in front of them, or they don't like that shit.
Now, I
It
don't
get
think that.
it get personal.
you gotta remember, though, St. Aug for decades led every parade they must. I don't think they, I don't think they even had to put that in the contract that they was first. Nah, man, they gotta go on a negotiation table with, like, they talking to Jerry Jones, bitch. It is not the same. It's not
Oh,
the same, son.
but you know
It's
where
not the
Reed was
same.
at in the parade?
But Robin, I'm trying not to curse,
Where was
Robin,
that?
but
Say what?
but Johnny
I thought they
trying
was
me, Robin.
they was in the middle.
Man, all I know, we was at back at 8. They were just hitting fucking Popeyes.
Said, bro, I know it feel good that Abe is finally not backed up by the fire truck, brother. But
I ain't lost that far
we,
back though. When I was
ooh,
in what's up?
but Abe used to be
You
in
know what?
way in the back.
I,
You
Boy,
remember how they
Abe ain't
used to
never
have
not
the?
when none of my days.
But
Abe
Abe
was
used to
never
be
in the
back
back.
there with the fire
He just
truck
left. He coming back.
with the firefighters throwing beads off that business. Abe was never in the front with us.
hey,
Never.
I
Boy, what
figured
you
it out,
talking about?
Johnny.
Abe,
Johnny,
boy,
I figured it
I
out,
was in the
bro.
front. Huh?
I figured it out. This is what Kennedy was trying to avoid. The Olympian cards. Why? That's why they made everybody play first because they didn't want to play them Olympian cards to fuck it up.
What's up,
So
Auntie?
they just all played first. And
Well, I
Reed
go to get.
came along and thought that it was a great idea
Thank you, TT.
to
Ta-ta.
invent this new card, which is the Olympian card. For all you inspiring band directors, I need you to research what the Olympian card
What?
is and add that to your repertoire. Whenever you write
Oh,
music,
uh-uh.
just
I ain't
add
get
that to
home.
your repertoire. It's gonna get house.
So
It's gonna get house. I promise you.
I guess you should. I guess you could tune up and have and try to find out intonation from Olympian calls from now on. You heard me?
Yeah,
I guess you could get the fucking
it,
Olympian calls to
we
tune up.
starting to figure it out now. Reed has
Johnny,
he has
Johnny,
simplified
you
it for everybody. You
Johnny,
know,
you talking about Reed and their chords. Like Abe was a Louisiana statute of good notes. Like,
So let me say this,
they they
Eric.
made
I ain't gonna
they
lie, Eric.
made
Look,
y'all
in your
used to
era,
hold on.
in your era,
Abe
it
Abe
wasn't good.
Abe used to march in parades and they dicky fits. So that lets you know where Abe
That was not
was.
my era though.
And
That's all I know.
Abe used to march. This when what 2000 or 2004, Abe used to be in full
Not no
blown.
2000. Not no 2000. Not no oh,
Look,
03, 03 on back.
no,
Not none of
2000,
4 years.
man. Look, I remember one parade. Them boys showed up with the full navy blue dicky fits on
That was
and I'm
Solomon
talking
era.
about the shirts. The shirts was buttoned to the top. Like they was about to put a tie on. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like they about to have a bow tie on that bitch.
let me
And
tell
I'm
you this.
talking about Abe marched the full parade, full 5 miles in them uniform shirts, and then went to school in the same uniform the next day. That's how dirty Abe was that year.
So let me tell
Abe
you this.
had some horrible fucking years. Some horrible fucking
But
years,
look,
Johnny.
I'm gonna just tell you this. I don't think Abe ever had a horrible year as Reed had this year. Ever, ever. And look, we have had some horrible years because I was not pleased with them bands.
Said, bro,
But
look,
I don't think we ever sounded like Reed sounded this year. Ever.
if we got Olympian notes, when I must verse Abe, dog, y'all must have had some Commodore notes, cause y'all fucking horns used to sound like they was in a ship underwater. Like that
Nah,
shit used to
Abe ain't never
sound
sound
so
that bad.
bad, son.
Abe ain't sound that bad.
Oh, them
And
no,
I
they
and
had
I
some
ain't
bad years, son.
and I ain't
They
like
had some bad
we had
years.
some bad years. I could tell you that was after me though. Not my fault, not for you.
Ronnie, I'm marching in front of St. Aug.
You lost in front of St. Aug?
Yeah, I did, man.
Yeah,
Them
Chaz.
boys.
Man, Abe had on them damn Dickie Fitz and they had airbrush shit on it. Like they was going to the dance party. Them dirty sons
All
of
right.
bitches.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So what y'all had on? Y'all had on the fucking Superman capes. Like you about to save the fucking world, Creed. Y'all boys, look, you
I'm
motherfuckers
not
was
gonna
finally
lie.
together.
I'm not gonna lie. Our band capes used to look like beach towels. I'm
Yeah,
not
your
gonna
fucking
lie.
capes.
Them
Them
bitches used
bitches.
to be long. Them bitches was long. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So
But
look,
Miguel got them bitches cut because I know one parade,
You
Force
probably
wasn't
11.
marching. And yeah, Force wasn't marching and they wasn't getting shot at this particular parade. And Force ripped the fuck out us from the beginning of the parade to the end of the parade. I'm talking about they got on them capes so bad, we was trying to tuck them bitches in the back. And the next year, Miguel got them bitches cut. I'm talking about dog, Force fucked us up that year, son. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Them bitches was dragging on the ground.
so I don't want to make this an Ava Reed thing. I just was telling y'all my number one band. Like I can't like you. I'm giving y'all credit. Eric, you don't want to accept the credit. I give y'all credit, dog. Like
Boy,
Cuz, bitch, you
Ron,
lying. You
You
lying.
gonna lie, boy? You know, nigga, marching in front of y'all got out the parade. Y'all told them y'all wasn't marching no more. I forget what parade this
That sound
was.
like some Santa Hawk shit. That sound like some
Yeah,
Santa
boy,
Hawk
the
shit.
boy told him. We told him, boy, the parade person told him that we was first. Them boy got on the buses and left.
so,
That
Eric, let
sound
me
like
ask
some
you this, because Eric ain't gonna hold his tongue. What band this year you think was very overrated?
that I think was overrated.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Uh I can't say even in cover because that was the best two this year. Only reason why I'm gonna say this is because I don't really think they battled anybody this year, and that was Landry. They didn't really battle this year. Not saying that they sad or nothing like that, but they just didn't battle. I don't
They
think I
did.
don't think nobody really covered.
They battled Craigmont, St. Aug, Carl, and who else they
They
battled? Let
battle
me
us
see.
too.
And Abe, yeah, they battled four. They had four
That's four
battles.
battles, right? Who a
Yeah,
battle?
Everybody.
Abe battled Craigmont. Well, they snuck Craigmont and stood there, and Craigmont ain't do nothing. They battled Landry. They battled All. They battled Carl.
Because
Carver.
all right, so when I say
Carver.
overrated, did they battle Carver?
No.
Yeah, they did.
I'm about to say so. I don't remember them battling Carver. Maybe they
You talking
did,
about
maybe they
Y'all ain't
didn't.
Landry?
Carver?
Yeah, I'm talking about
No,
Landry.
Carver.
No,
No, I'm
Landry.
talking about Landry. Like that's the only reason why Landry didn't really run into nobody. I mean, they ran into Cub, but Cub kind of had like a little off season this year. That wasn't a typical car that people were really used to listening to. And I'm
I,
like, you
I
know,
wouldn't say Landry was rated right where they were supposed to be rated. I wouldn't say overrated.
So
I
where you
mean
think they
that
was rated at?
as far as bands, I would put
Look at
top
that.
five. I'd have put Landry at number 4.
Oh, all right. One thing. I gotta go spit.
Who won 2 or 3 then?
Abe, Carver, and
Who?
3 can be debatable, son. Between between Landry and
I don't remember who that is.
fuck and Eric just for the sound.
Eric.
But yeah, I put Eric 3
Well,
just for the sound.
that's who was overrated to me. Like after
You
listening
think
to them
so?
people, they were man overrated. Yeah,
Hey, I'm coming right back on.
get
I'm
them out,
coming right back on.
get them out of here, coach. Them people was not rated right. They was way too overrated to me.
I mean, for the sound, that's like when people put Helen Cox in the top 5. Helen Cox really be overrated, but they just play in their pocket.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. What I was about to say, people keep putting Carr up in there, but how many L's Carr took? How you gonna be top 5 and they taking all these? Yeah, that's like the NBA. They keep putting the Nets as a favorite to win the finals, and they losing to the Grizzlies without John Morant. Like Carr can't be in
Yeah,
that
like
if they took all these L's.
I think this year to me for Chalupa was like a wake up year because he
Yeah, that
I don't remember Chalupa taking this many L's in one parade season ever. So I think they probably woke up a little monster.
the problem was Carr sounded good whenever they wasn't battling. I got a video in my phone of Carr under the bridge sounding amazing, but it's like when they got in front of another band, they just it's like they flipped the switch to
The
that
switch to
old
that old
ratchet
ratchet
dumb stuff.
dumb stuff.
Hold on. I think hey, I'm gonna mute
I'm gonna
you.
mute you, Eric.
I don't know
I don't know
why it's
why it's
echoing like that.
echoing like that.
Now he left. All right, stop echoing. But hey, look, I know y'all mad. Y'all St. All boys, man. We definitely marched in front of St. All and they got out the parade. It's all right. It's gonna be all right, brother. That's one out of how many parades y'all did. It's gonna be all right, bro. It's gonna be all right. We was just like a college that year. Like we couldn't help ourselves. Yeah, I agree. They rap song. A lot of it was self inflicted wounds. What Cole was doing when they battle people. You know they was doing stuff that wasn't normal for that band,
For that band.
and things that I
And
know
things that I
Chalupa
know
wasn't
Chalupa
wasn't
wasn't
really
wasn't really
really fucking with.
Like I said, bro, with Cub just usually when people
the loop and other band directors have taken that criticism and fixed it. This year it just wasn't fixed like it was in previous years. Because if you
Yeah,
go back to battles with parade seasons, especially with Chalupa, a baritone or a couple baritones or an F horn in his band is gonna cost him a battle every year. And it's been notorious, it's annual. Every year it's like a baritone shoot for the stars and crack like Whitney Houston trying to hit that bitch, and then it's just like damn. And then that's what it cost him, just
I
that one
think
particular song.
I think I heard it mostly. I think I heard it more this year than ever. I ain't never heard it so much more than this year. Like this dude this dude on baritone this year was cracking and taking the next note more like he just hit that bitch. He was like, it's like in his head, he's like, "Ooh, I just smacked that bitch. I'm going for the next one. I'm going,
Yeah,
I'm going higher." Like, what are
yeah,
you
and that
doing,
and
big
that's
dog? Like, stop. If like
and that was
if I'm the band director, I'm going to take his horn right now. I gotta stop. Give me a horn. Give me a horn. Like you
yeah, bro, and
gotta
that's
put this
and that's
bitch
the
down
only
until we start
thing,
marching. Cause
right. But see how you said that you had a video of calling your phone. St. Aug had
yeah,
a small snippet of them marching up the street on Instagram. And I forgot the name of the song that they was playing. I know Rashawn probably knew. But St. Aug sounded fucking beautiful. And I'm like, well,
yeah.
what the fuck was this in the battle?
I got some videos of all sounding good this year too. That's like I don't man it's just when people whenever you get in a battle, people start changing. Like the students, I guess the adrenaline, you got to be able to control that shit, man. The director be dancing to all them wrong notes. What school you talking about? Who be playing wrong notes?
Don't no, Krishan, don't say nothing. Don't get that bitch started. Cause go move them TVs for the Final Four, nigga. Don't come on here with that, Krishan, bro. Do not come on here with that.
He
Cause you
said
gonna get
crack
him
like
stuck.
Whitney
Yeah,
Houston. Yeah, man.
man. Yeah,
I,
but they
I,
had a couple bands like that, dog. Like I don't like I told like I think Matt said it before with these high school kids and YouTube and hearing how Southern and Prairie View and all these people shoot up, but they don't know that these grown men have been doing this and perfected this craft the best that they can. They're not in high school trying this with extra virgin lips, like you know.
and yeah, in college they do this shit all day, every day, especially at Southern. And then in college also, you got the ones that can do that and that's doing it, and then you got the other ones that's down here still holding it down. Everybody ain't
Right,
gotta be no Superman, and that's what they don't understand. See, in high schools, everybody want to be Superman. You ain't got to do that. But that's
right.
all. That also goes on the band directors though, because you gotta say no. I remember, man. I remember we tried to take up a part in high school, and Rollins was like, "You do that shit again, y'all do that shit again, and y'all know what's up."
Hey, bro, look,
And we ain't do it again. Like that was it for that. We ain't no
see,
more of
bro,
that
look.
shit.
People don't
You
know
fucking my band up, man.
people don't know the craziness that Wilbur Rawlins possesses. So when he
Man, yeah.
said something, like you don't look at Will and be like, man, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh no,
Look,
no, no.
don't let the new vernacular of the proper way he speaks mess with you.
Yeah,
Will throw a whole symbol in the whole section, and they're gonna move when it's coming at you. So
man.
it's really not as good as people think. But so let me ask you a question. You must for Southern, so y'all have the scream team and all this other stuff, right?
The
So
scream
if
team. Yeah, yeah.
hey, so if one of them missing a note, and he is there a look that Hamer or somebody gave, like, boy, I'll throw your mouthpiece down under the bleachers or something, or is it just they know not to try it again
It's you talking about in practice or at a game?
at a game?
In
Because they
practice,
like we don't really have y'all practice stuff unless Edge really posted. We don't have practice stuff. So in the game, and you listening to Edge video and other people videos, and you may hear a note like, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
so
is
I
it is
seen
it
this shit live, bro. I seen this shit live.
What Eric saying, dog?
I, the
They
dude,
got
the
had to come
dude
look
tried
sophisticated
to
right quick.
scream and he missed. And Hammer told the dude, "Don't play no more.
Who told him?
Like
Heyman told him.
don't play no more." And then he told him, "Move down there by the third." He told us, that boy printed down the line. He said, "You go, don't play no more. You go down there by the third." Because I think he did it on 2 songs. Like he wasn't on. He was missing.
right?
Him was like, "Don't play no more." He said it in different words than that, but don't play no more. And told him to go down there by the third. And, in practice, you see it all the time. Niggas don't. Nah, if you ain't you'll get moved. It's either you getting zipped or you getting moved. And if you go down there and you stay, and they move you to second or third, and you still over there trying to cut up. That's your ass. You zip pretty much.
Boy, it depends on who you was in Doc era, boy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Well,
bro. I
different
can't
eras,
person.
bro.
But I'm telling you because I didn't see niggas. I didn't see niggas do some. I didn't see some niggas do some shit. I didn't see Doc zip a nigga and a nigga came back act like he wasn't zip. And Doc forgot he zipped him. Like real shit. Nigga, look. A nigga dog, I swear to God, my partner old head, he played saxophone old head. This bitch old head got zipped. came back the same day. It came to practice and kept coming, and Doc forgot he zipped them. They got I think he got a jacket and everything. So I swear
but
to God, I
the
think
thing,
that dude. I
the
swear to God.
difference is, when J.R. Hammer, when they would have zipped you, they'll stop the whole practice and go on a rant for like an hour, just on you. So ain't no forgetting nigga zipped you. Like they just because this whole hour is, especially Hammer, man. Hammer, man, he just going hard. You're stupid, blah 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 blah. You like, oh my god, you zip.
So hold up, dog. Y'all was scared of Hammond, dog.
No comment.
Hold up, y'all niggas was scared of Hammond.
Fuck no, man. Nobody was scared. No, look, man.
That's why
Nobody
Hammond
was
got away with
scared
all
of
that shit. Y'all niggas was scared of him.
nobody was scared of nobody, but like it wasn't about being scared. This is the director.
Oh
This is
no,
the
not if
better.
Hammer was drunk. Oh man.
I ain't gonna talk about it either.
So you hold up, Darrell. So you saying you was scared of Hammond, dog?
Bro, Johnny, stop, bro. No, nigga, no, fuck no. But like it just,
So
I'm
if
just
Hammond would
saying.
have cursed you out, you would
They
have
they
cursed him
had
back?
man. I mean, a level of respect had to be had for the man. He
Yeah,
is the band
this is
director.
the director of bands. It ain't about being scared. It's just about this is the director of bands, and like if you
Man,
don't want to
fuck
get
all.
zipped,
Look,
like
let
if
me
you don't
tell
want
you
to get
something what I
zipped,
learned from the vets, round. Man, they
Said,
had
bro, look,
our trumpet section leader, my crab, yeah, at fam game. If you notice, we ain't have a fifth quarter, right? That dude, Doc said, we gotta go eat, damn it. We gotta go eat. That nigga said, I ain't gonna put the nigga name out there, that nigga said, man, Doc, fuck you. We want fucking blue. And Doc said, oh, okay. And we went go eat. Niggas was used to go ham, dog. I used to be in a back, like, cause in high school, like Four used to be tripping. Like I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Four used to be really tripping on some like crazy shit.
you was scared of your band director in high school.
But
Yes,
and
you
when I
was
went to
scared of him.
college, and look, the first time I heard a nigga say, Doc came out the run, nigga said, Doc got fucked my meat. And nigga looked turned around and he didn't know who said it. I said, these niggas crazy playing with the band director like that. Dog,
yeah,
that shit used to
niggas do
be
that all
fucking
the
funny.
time. It's just like John, like I'm saying, it ain't about being scared, bro. It's just about the fact, this is the director of band. First off,
No, a
when
nigga
Jay was
respect the
there,
podium. Niggas
when Jay
respect the
was there,
podium, but niggas,
he been there for a minute, and you look up to people like that, and then you look up to the head band director. So it wasn't about being scared of him; it was just about the respect. But I've seen niggas go at him like I remember in symphonic band, um, nigga had told my craft sister some shit. I ain't gonna say what he told him, and one of my crab brothers stood up and was like, "Don't fucking talk to my crab sister like that." And that was the whole thing. So I've seen niggas stand up and step to him. It just you don't want to get zipped though. And then also some niggas on scholarship. You don't want to you
so
don't
we
want
ain't
to
had
lose your
that problem. We
scholarship
ain't
either.
had no. Nigga respect the night now. I ain't gonna lie, nigga ain't play with night like that. Nigga ain't play with night like that. I ain't gonna lie, nigga ain't play with night like that. Nigga played with Doc a little like that shit used to be funny. You gotta realize, dog, I had niggas like we had some retarded niggas in the band, dog. Like, and if I start naming it, you be like, oh Lord, no. Dog, I know everybody know Mr. Hanky, dog. Dog, Mr. Hanky used to come in the band room with fucking these big ass glasses on, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like they used to have these big ass glasses. And like as a crab back then you couldn't fucking laugh. You had to wipe your smile every time you fucking laugh. But
Oh,
Yeah,
what you got a gig, bitch?
yeah, I forgot my horn at the school.
I'm about to say
yeah, but Johnny got a
you look
gig
like
every
you.
day.
Yeah, Johnny look like he about to go serve hors d'oeuvres at the restaurant right now.
See,
He finna go tell
I'm
somebody
going
what.
to teach these. One day I'm gonna teach these calls to my band. Though. You heard me?
bro, you really ain't play with no band, especially sometimes you got a little joke time, and then you you um you realize when they serious. You did, and that's when shit changed. You know, when it was time to
Oh
practice,
yeah,
when it was
yeah,
time
yeah.
to
That's
get
any,
done,
yeah, that's any
you
band I
know,
like
it's
that.
time.
So, so for people who don't know, and the kids who watching the live right now, y'all can answer this. What does a practice schedule look like for Southern, like from start to finish at the end of the day?
So for crab week, practice started about 5:36. Well, you go get breakfast, and then it start right after breakfast, and you gonna be in that bitch all day till about 11:30 at night. That's crab week. But during school,
You don't need my
you
door
got
unlocked, huh?
you
You
got
need my door
sectionals
unlocked?
at
All right.
2 to 3. Then you got band practice at from 3 to about 5:45. You go to dinner, and then you come back for night practice at 6:45, something like that. And there's no time limit on that one. On that night practice, it ain't you gonna practice till we get what we gotta get done. Um, there's how some people say we get all practice at 9 o'clock. Now there's no time. So if we're on the field and they don't feel like you're getting it done right, or they haven't accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, you know, we're gonna stay out here. All night is all right. That's what Ham used to say. All night is all right. So that's
So
a
what?
practice.
So if y'all was on the field, were y'all just going over the field show, or were y'all playing and going over the field show?
Man, it's some everything. So most of the time when you go out on the field, see that that 3 o'clock practice is when you're
Yeah.
learning some music and shit. And then that night practice is when you go on the field, you learn the field show, and you learn the field show. You playing and marching, and then you might go over a couple tunes while you're on the field too. And then you come back in the band room. If they feel like they want to go over some tunes, then they do that too. So it's like whatever the band director agenda is, we're gonna accomplish that. We're gonna complete that agenda, and then we're gonna leave. So there's no set time for none of this.
So y'all basically got it in like we did on the football team.
Man, the football team
No,
got
but not
limits.
not once crab week finished. That was it. That wasn't like a hard. That's the fin. I think y'all football schedule is a little bit stringerish than we for band during the school day.
So like okay, so going in for the football team, we used to have the counselors that made our schedule. Y'all had the same thing, or y'all had to make your
No,
own?
when I started school, we had counselors. They helped us, but they didn't make our schedule for us.
Oh no, our counselors made our schedule for us. We got our financial aid done first. Like
Yeah, that we
I
did.
don't
We got our financial aid and all that done. We was pretty much accepted into school before everybody. While everybody had to go sit in financial aid and shit. Only a few people had to go sit in. If different circumstances, they had to go and follow up. They had to go in there, but um, we didn't have to. Everything was done, and then we had TJ is out. He T5. He's one of the band. He's a part of the alumni association. He was out. He was actually working in financial aid, and he helped us out a whole lot too. So we really didn't have to worry about that. All we had to do is worry about staying in school, making the grades and shit like that.
right because a lot of kids may have questions about that, and it's good to get them the knowledge. Like for football, I didn't go to HBCU. I went to a PWI. I went to the University of Miami in Florida. We were treated
Mm-hmm.
like kings. You know what I'm saying? We literally come the first day for fall check-in. We got our classes done. We got our financial aid done. We got our room assignments done. We had everything done, and we had a group of like 30 people there to help all us. So so when you hear the horror stories about financial aid with HBCUs, I'm like, I didn't go through that. I never went through that, son.
Yes.
I don't know what it is to stand in that long ass food stamp line for financial aid and shit. I never had to do that. So, you hear certain things and you just like, well, man, certain kids I've heard have questions about, oh, well, what's a normal day? Now, what is this shit I used to hear about the doctor tissing us on the lip during crab week? What is that? What does that
Wait,
do?
before you go, hold on. Before you go to that, I would say, for students that's going to any HBCU, HBCUs don't have the funding that that these PWIs got, so they don't have the resources to make it as smooth as some of these PWIs start. My advice to students going to college is to start now. Don't wait. Don't wait till schools check in, because Southern got 12,000 students now. I think you know you don't want to be
So
in
they
a
got
gym with
12,000
twelve
students.
thousand people. Yeah, I think it's like 12,000 now, or 13,000. I think you don't want to be in a gym with thousands of students trying to wait for financial aid, and everybody mad at the financial aid workers, but there's only 10 of them. So they can only do so much at a certain times. But if you start now, like my high school, we started. All my financial aid was done before I graduated high school. So, and I didn't have to wait in line. So start now. If you start now, you're gonna be fine, um, because the financial aid office they're available all year. They just more busy when everybody trying to do it the black way. At the last minute. So that's what I would say.
Now, I got a story now. I see Krishan talking about Miguel. Let me tell you a story about Miguel, son. We had Reed. It was Najira, Heavy, James, and it was either Kerry or Thomas, dog. Them boys had left school to go buy something, you hear me? And Miguel saw 'em. So Miguel and I think Prince was running up Mizzou Boulevard behind our trombone player, son. Miguel came back out of breath, sweating, and cursed all us out. Krishan, you was there? Where B. Kelly at? He was there? I'm talking about Miguel came in that bitch and was like, he said, y'all can keep fucking playing with me if y'all want to, bitch. I got hands. And I'm talking about, son, Miguel wasn't as big as he is now back then. That bitch can move back in the day. Boy,
Yeah,
Miguel went to chasing them niggas trying to catch them one by one, and I think he caught like three of them. I'm like, man, dog. Band directors back in the day was crazy, son.
man. If Mr. Rollins, and this, hey, Mr. Rollins have told me to call him Will so many times, I just can't do it. But if that was your T5 brother, yes, sir. You stamp. You stamp.
But when the night, Krishan, you remember this? The night we went to go play Southern because Tulane asked us to take over for them because they band either they band didn't want to play or they didn't have a band at that time. But we coming from Mizzou, we on the bus, we get off at Reed. We like, man, what the fuck, where the fuck we going? We think we going to Abe or something. Man, this bitch Miguel,
They
you
was
remember the
scared. They got
Payless
scared right
shoes?
there.
You remember the Payless shoes that used to be right there on the corner? It's the Cajun seafood now. Boy, that bitch Miguel stopped right there to get him some loafers from Payless for this damn game, son. Boy, the whole bus ripped this boy from the time he got on there with them Payless shoes and put them on till we got to the game, and then we stopped when Doc came over the bus because we got to meet Doc that day. That was like a special moment for most of the band because Javon and JP was in that band, Dre was in that band, a bunch of dudes who went to Southern out of Reed was in that band, so they got to meet Doc. So to actually say I shook his hand
Yeah,
before he passed, that was that's something that a lot of people didn't get to do.
yeah. Hey, I was able. I've never was taught by Doc, but I definitely got some memories with Doc. Doc actually came to walk one time. To he didn't teach; he just talked to us, and I got a picture with him and stuff like that. And from what I can see, this still a short time. Yeah, boy, Mel, you stand for real, man. You got Carl Collins, be there, man. Joe Friday, man. These are legends. These ain't no regular Jews right here. You know,
I
Said
actually had a
Brad, and
conversation with Hampton. I had
I've
a
I
never
never got to
talked
conversation
to
with
meet
Anthony.
Ham, son.
Hampton one
I
time.
never got to meet Ham. I never got to meet Ham.
I had that conversation with him. Matter of fact, Ray, I was this when I was at assistant band director at Xavier Prep, and he came over there with Ray Johnson, and just he didn't even say that much, but the shit he said was like very helpful. Like he
Mm-hmm.
said, like it's different when somebody you that's like legendary say some stuff. Like it was like Mr. Wilson was telling him, he said, I think he gonna be a band director. Mr. Handy said, yeah. He said, all I want you to do is teach kids. That's all he said. And that shit stuck with me for a long time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Said
when legendary people tell you stuff, you listen and you care for for your whole life. You know, and my wife don't understand that when I be talking about Mr. Rollins. You know, people hate when I talk about Rollins a lot, but
Yeah, I
man,
do. I hate when you talk about him.
yeah, I don't care though. I don't care, but the life lessons and the life knowledge that I got now because of stuff that he used to tell us is beyond anything, you know. So I get
What
that. I
fuck?
get the one legendary.
What Will told you? What Will told you?
Man, don't worry about it. Don't,
Will
don't
say
worry
shit
about
like
it.
this. You ever see the two eyes on a fish? You ever see
Nah, man.
the eyes on a fish? That mother mean somebody looking at you. This and shit like that. Will, I like Will though. Will a good band director.
You know what
said
stuff
Brad.
he used to say. You know one thing Rollins used to say, and this may not mean nothing to nobody, but he always say somebody got to be the trash man, somebody got to be the stripper, and you take that how you want to take that. You know, none against whoever doing all that stuff, but what do you want to be with your life? What you gonna make? What you gonna do to make that not with you if that's not what you want to do? So that
Boy,
he
look,
used to say stuff to make you think further. And I when I'm going through life, I don't want to be that person.
said Brad. It's crazy though the level of respect that a lot of people don't understand that everybody respected their band director wherever it is, but New Orleans band directors though just hit different. Like Will Hamp, fucking Miguel, Ford, like Charlie B.
Bremer,
They got a whole yeah, Bremer. I forgot about Bremer. Big R.I.P. Mr. Bremer. But look how many dudes like Ezel. Like if you say one thing bad about Bremer, Ezel trying to kill you. Let's throw that out there. And and the trip part about it, dog, it's the type of respect that dudes really have for this dude for these people, bro. Like can't nobody play with Will. Like if somebody rob Will, man, everybody in the city looking for the co. You know what I'm saying? That's not somebody
yeah,
you really touch. You know what I'm saying? Like when Ruff
right,
when Ruff
right,
got his truck stolen, everybody was like, there's people in this world of band in New Orleans that you just can't play with. And those are people like, man, they got too many cops who went to St. O. There's somebody would have did something to him. Man, SWAT would have been rolling.
yeah,
It's just the
right,
level of respect as many lives as these men and father figures have saved in New Orleans, though. Like I had the opportunity of playing for Percy Dewey, who was the head coach at Reed. And Krishan can tell you, nobody played with Dewey, son. Dewey was old. If he used to write, he had Alzheimer's, not Alzheimer's. Is that Alzheimer's when you Parkinson's? And his hands used to shake when he used to write. So one time, dog, he wrote me a note to go to Miguel class for band. And when Miguel got the note, he was like, "Who wrote this?" I said, "Cool, do it." Now I remember he had Parkinson's, so his hands shake. Miguel was like, "What? He was nervous when he wrote this bitch." So we laughed, but it was yeah, we ain't about to do that one, dog. Not for do it. Then that
yeah,
call, I played for Coach Jack, and Coach Jack is a 9-1 legend. So what I'm saying, as far as men who went to Carver, Will and Coach Jack are two legends that you couldn't do nothing to. Man, one time, dog, we had tour days. The pool right down the street from Carver. Coach Jack was like, do not go to that pool. Save your legs. We got another practice. Of course, we ain't listen. We go in the pool. Coach Jack had just bought a brand new ram with some pipes on it. And we in the pool swimming down, and Coach Jack pulled up. So we heard the truck. Everybody get out the pool. We running up Franklin, son. So as we running up the street, our running back for didn't hit. He's still in the pool. Jack took off his shoes, socks, jewelry, left it on in the pool, jumped in the pool and started drowning our running back in the pool, son. That you like all us heading up the street. Jack is literally dunking this man's head under the water because he went swimming. He told us not to, son. It was them type of stories, dog, that everybody got their fair share. Like shit you couldn't say back then, because nigga would probably went to jail. But now the shit funny, but it's just like this was
Yeah.
what we went through in New Orleans. Like
Mm-hmm.
Will playoff game versus Walker. Don't know who was twirling them damn cymbals. Will told the dude stop twirling them cymbals. Fucking cymbal came off the bandana and almost hit Will. I'm gonna stop right there on what Will did after that. But
Yeah.
dude
You
ain't
ain't even
twirl
got to
no
go
more.
further with that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet he
Dude
didn't.
ain't twirl no more. So it's you know what I'm saying? it was like, dog, it was just them type of stories that everybody have that, like when if you look at Rock, when Rock talk about him, Rock don't play no games when he talking about him, son. It's just like that type of stuff, dog. But we all appreciate what New Orleans really did give us as far as these giants in the music game. So it's
Facts.
no taking away from it.
Some of them still here, and we got to give them their flowers while they're here. So we're gonna do that for sure. But
Robin,
I think I'm.
Robin, I don't know if you have any war stories, Robin, from 35. I don't really know if 35 had a band or war story that is
Oh
perfect. I don't think we want to hear none of that.
well, in
We know
that
how to.
in that case, I ain't gonna let you do it. Nah, man. Look, hey, I think I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna bring this back to Ben. I think I'm gonna do videos. For the rest of the show. If you got a video you want to watch in the if you want to stay on, I'm gonna just split the screen and play some video. First of all, you should slow
Yeah,
the
go
fuck
ahead, do your thing. Do your thing.
down. Look, Robin,
I'm
ain't-
I'm I'm
Robin ain't
sorry.
crying
I'm
back at
sorry.
you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry. Then she put her comment up there. Ain't that some petty shit there?
Well, actually, Robin is not. She's not backstage right now.
Oh
That's
Lord.
actually me.
Oh man. So you gonna add to
Yeah,
the
but
pettiness of Miss Martin? Okay.
of course, that's
Oh,
first lady. But hey, if you got some videos, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it off with a video. No, I'm gonna start with Southern. But if you want to hear a video, you want to see a video, let me know. I'm gonna do videos for the rest of the show.
now hold on.
Hold
Now
on,
what southern video are we about to shoot? This
man.
is
It
not.
don't even matter.
Please don't play
All of it's good.
from this past
Oh,
weekend with the parade.
nah, I ain't gonna show that one.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. All right.
I ain't gonna show that one.
I'm about to see because I heard some up close video there that yeah.
Hey, look, we're gonna be all right, whether you like it or not.
Say, Brad, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Southern and what they do. I mean.
All right, mute your mic, big dog. I really like this song, man. I fuck with this song, that Maybach music. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know, comment.
I know you're not a drummer, D, but question:
I,
Why don't Funk
yeah,
Factory? Why don't Funk Factory challenge no more? They don't hit the track as much as they used to.
bro, they hit the track all year this year. You know, they hit the track after the field show. They went from corner to corner. I think both the games. I only didn't do it one game, but both two games I went to, they hit the tracks.
It used to be kind of more televised, but it ain't as televised as it used to be when they hitting the track, dog. Because for a couple years before this year,
People
they won into it that much.
people be disrespecting Funk Factory. Funk Factory is they're very talented young people, man. Like I people a lot of these drum sets. I guess it's just all about what you like. Funk Factory is in a pocket. You know, the job is getting done at a good purpose. Like I don't see what people hate about Funk Factory, but I guess that's me. I'm a Southern person. But yeah,
I don't think it's the hatred towards Funk Factory more than
they don't do all that
they
dancing and shit.
not really that though. All right, with Funk Factory is a brand name. It's like Blue Magic. Like, you don't mess with it. But it's like they've stayed with the same cadences and same. So, like, so I guess when people looking for stuff, they're looking for stuff that's just a little bit more new that they can possibly throw out. But Southern has a
Hmm.
style. They don't have that Lane College, that War Thunder. They don't have that type of style. So if somebody comes with something new, what could they possibly make new for Funk Factory? You dig what I'm saying? Like, because every New Orleans high school for the longest played on its Southern cadences. Like, I'm talking about entering to the stadium,
So
exit
so
out the
what
stadium.
happens if they go out there and play some? What Yeah, what happens if Southern come out and play some other shit? They gonna say, "Oh, they
They're
trying to
gonna be
be like
like
One
Southern trying
Thunder.
to
They
be,
trying to be like."
yeah, they're trying to be like somebody else, or they're trying to be like other people. That's why I say it's
Or you
very,
can stick
very
to what you
hard.
got. You can
Yeah, I
stick
mean, but
you can stick with what and go from there. And like Rock was saying, Southern got new cadences. It just sometimes people don't hear them. People they just don't notice it. But
I
Funk
mean, if
Factory,
you
man.
from here, you kind of notice it. If you from here, you notice it. But what, like, so kind of like, what if you bring somebody in like Ruff or the one who was at Easton? Was it Hilliard or Hilliard?
Hilliard. But he was already
Yeah,
at Southern. Hilliard was the drum instructor at Southern. I don't know what happened to him. Hilliard was already the drum instructor at Southern. But hey, look, we got 42 people on here, man. If y'all trying to hear something, let me know. I'm gonna put it on the YouTube. But yeah, hey, Hilliard
if
was the
that
drum
boy
instructor at
said
Southern.
one. Yeah, he said one thing Funk Factory refused to do is get quads. If Southern get quads, I'll throw a bomb in their band. Then no,
Why
no,
why do Southern
no,
need quads? What
they
is
don't.
quads gonna do for Southern?
They don't. That's not even much a New Orleans or Louisiana thing. I don't know a band besides Grambling who got one.
Jackson State.
I'm talking about in Louisiana. That's not a
Oh, yeah.
that's yeah, that's not
Call
a.
got him. I think Call got him.
And what's funny about that, Chalupa for the longest was like he wasn't messing with him. And then one year they showed up. I'm like, oh, look at this. But this boy went,
Mhm.
yeah. So, so
Mr.
that was
Lanyard,
that was.
what is Quaz gonna do for Southern? Like what is that gonna do? The our drum section is the job is getting done. You know, our drum section it acts as a drum set. You know, so we don't need quads to act as a drum set. Because it just we don't need it. That's not what we do.
I don't think that Southern really writes music for choirs either. Like tenor, bass, snare, cymbals. Even though I hate y'all cymbals. Yeah, I hate y'all cymbals.
Our
I
symbols,
hate y'all cymbal. I hate y'all cymbal players. I hate them. I hate them.
right?
I hate
Honestly,
them.
Eric, I don't know what a symbol. How I don't know how you can hit a symbol. All they do is choke, crash,
That,
and twirl.
it,
Like what?
that's the whole thing about it.
What more are you looking for from these symbols? Like all what you?
No,
Oh, I know what it is. The dancing. That's all. That's the
no,
only
it's
other thing
not
they
the
can do is
dance.
dance.
Say, bro, when Southern cymbals come to the front of the band, the twirl, that shit is awful. The last good twirling Z's y'all had was when Keith was drum major. The rest of them dudes
With
after that
Aristide, them,
have
yeah.
been, it was god awful. They need to stay in the back of the band. They don't need to come up there with the cymbal up on the sky. I hate y'all cymbal players, dog. I hate them.
So
I hate them.
that Z line you talking about with Steve and them, um, they was cool. Like that line was off the chain. When Keith was drum agent.
Yeah,
They
like
had a couple
when
more.
Keith
They
was
had a couple more lines after that, like two more lines after that. That was real cool. I was not impressed by this line this year, but I still don't think they got a Z line out there because they all do the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know how to. How do you grade Z's? Like how do you say this is the better Z line? What is it? Is it the choke or is it the crash?
it's the I doubt it, with anything with Southern is always style. Like Southern
Well,
style
you
wise,
can't get a better style than Southern, man. Like we are
shut
the
up,
style.
Darrell. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
We are the
Any
style. Like we are the style.
shut, that's like that's like
It's the
when
moving
when
and the
you when
grooving,
you
man. We are the style.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like when you're looking at a drum section, you're looking for that groove, that togetherness, that flow. That's what you're looking for. And when the band is producing what Southern has produced, and you got the cymbals coming up and there, and you just like bring y'all ass back. Y'all not adding nothing right now to what the band is playing. So y'all come up there with the skipping with the one cymbal up and doing a little challenge jump and all that other like no son like I said when Keith was drum major when them dudes came to the front you felt what they was about to put out was about to be nice the whole line after
Yeah.
that
Hey, I'm with you.
yeah
Hey, I'm that line was off the chain. But hey,
yeah I
LB,
got
I'm gonna tell you like this. You line whatever drum section you up, and we go down the line one for one, and they're gonna smoke the fuck out probably 90% of them other sections. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't let the traditional cadences fool you. We got Southern we got talent, man. Like these dudes are not people are so disrespectful to Funk Factory. But hey, I guess it's just me being a homer, being biased. But these dudes will smoke the fuck out some of these dudes in these other drum sections. They're not like don't get it twisted.
I mean but if you go like underrated to overrated as far as drum sections War Thunder has been very overrated they nice but they have been very
Mm-hmm.
overrated underrated I would have to say, it'd be a toss up in between. Alabama State and Lane for me as underrated.
You
Cause
keep saying that.
cause yeah, cause when Lane went up against War Thunder, the few times they have, everybody felt as though War Thunder was just supposed to run over them. Lane came with a little
Yeah,
pressure. Lane came with a little pressure. Alabama State notoriously,
man. That
I don't I don't like okay, Alabama State entrance cadences. Them bitches be fire to me. Maybe it's the drum major effect too, just maybe. But
man,
they
that
should be
shit be
nice to
cool
me.
as a motherfucker. It take them 3 hours to get in the fucking
Oh
stand.
man, look,
Man, don't
that's
take that
that's
slow
your
ass shit.
educated bias. That's your
If they don't
educated bias.
take that slow ass shit back to Alabama, man, I don't like that.
I mean, you know,
There's
yeah,
something.
son,
Hey,
but for
you can take something good. You can take something good from every drum section. Every drum section you can take something good from. Everybody do something well. So it's hard to say. All of them got great players. It's just about what you like when it comes to the drum section. But that
uh
slow ass Alabama State entrance, no sir, get it out of here.
son, I dig it, son. I ain't gonna lie, I dig it. I dig it, son. I ain't gonna lie to
Hey,
you.
I remember
I like
speaking
shit.
of Alabama State, my crab year, Alabama State, they must have had like 350 people. We smashed them, but them people must have had about 350 people over there, and you felt them. You felt them when they when they was playing, bro. I don't know. This was 2012. I don't know if you remember that band, the Alabama State band, but they
Yeah, I
was
remember.
huge. They was over there packed in that corner, boy. I'm talking about like sardines. I don't. I think they kept their horns up the whole game because they couldn't put them down. It was like they couldn't put them bitches down. They had
Sis,
to have
huh?
about 350 people.
While we on videos, play that Southern that love thing.
Love thing.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me pull it out.
that was one song we played at Reed that we got from Southern. A host of other things, but that love thing was nice. I like the mellow part on there.
Yeah, I'm about to get it playing right now. Give me 1 second.
320 to 348. As long as y'all don't call my number, I'm good.
All right, I'm about to play it now.
Beautiful music, sir. Beautiful music.
Yes, sir. That people discredit songs like that. Because it ain't in your face, like just smack the shit out your type. Um, but yeah, I like music like that.
Said, bro, that Shaka Khan from Mardi Gras. That was
Like Clouds.
you can play that too, but play the one when you can see Yoshi uh
You
messing with the
talking about Clouds?
mellows. Yeah. Look, it was a bloody Sunday, but Yoshi was over there looking disappointed till the mellows took that bitch up, and then Yoshi started jumping around like he was at a St. Mary's concert. I'm telling you, that was a very, very, very good video.
Yeah, that's a Smash Time video.
Yeah, play that one. Play that one.
That's a Smash Time video. Hold on.
So Rashawn was in this band, right?
Yeah, that
So
that
Rashawn, if you
that's so that's a dumbass song right there.
say Leroy, how long it took y'all to learn that shit, son? From the
I can
outside
answer that,
in?
bro. I can tell you like this, bro. It don't take long to learn songs, bro. You know how many songs you got to learn? You know how
Dog,
many
but
songs Southern learn?
son, that dog for dog, that shit sounded like dog, like that is man. All the runs in
It,
that music? Oh man, look. Nah, son.
it just, bro. You play it so much. You don't spend too much time on a song, man. You got so much music you got to learn. It's you get it, you learn it, and then shit, you're gonna take it, you're gonna go to sectionals, you're gonna learn it in sectionals, and then some songs take longer to learn than others, but we
That
ain't
boy
finna
said a
spend.
day. Dog, that is
Yeah,
fucking impressive for them to learn
you're
that
not
in a
finna
day, son.
spend 2 days, 3 days trying to learn one song, nigga. We gotta play Jackson State in a couple of days. We gotta have a book. You dig? I remember we had like 40 songs for the first game. It was only like a week.
You know what I'm saying? They said a day.
Yeah,
A
man.
day,
You
son.
you
That
don't you don't spend too much time on songs like that. Sectionals is where you learn music.
so in sectionals, is that where reading music comes into part, or is it just the section leader being able to
Oh
put
no, read music comes into play when they pass that joint out. Because when they pass it out, they want to hear it. They've been writing this song for who knows what, and they finally about to let the band hear it. They pass it out. It's like, all right, here's this new song. All right, here's the tempo. Let's go one, and we playing it. We ain't blowing it, but we playing it. Maybe somebody. I'm gonna look it up right now. But we ain't, we gonna play it right now. So that's where your sight reading have to be up to par. You know, because they want to hear it right now. Then they're gonna critique it afterwards. You know, they're gonna critique it once they hear the band playing it. But if ain't nobody can read, you know,
It's gonna
they
take
ain't
way
got nothing.
longer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let me ask you,
yeah, man.
was Hamer this petty to if he heard somebody messing up, he'll go down the line and be like, play this part, play this part,
You damn
or it
right.
was your ass.
You damn right. Look, I'm gonna tell you. We played a song. Um, we played a song called "Open Sesame." I'm gonna play that next. We played a song called "Open Sesame," my crab year, and I'm gonna let you hear it first, and then I'm gonna tell you about that story. Hold on, let me play this video. Here we go.
So who fucked up that run in practice? I know somebody fucked that run up in practice.
A lot of people fuck that shit up, you know. Um, and when we fucked it up, if you notice, the whole band played the same part. Um, at the beginning, da 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 da. You know, da 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 da. So Hammer decided to go down the line on the whole band, from from the damn woodwinds to the damn tubas. So yeah, like you'll go down the line if you he pass out a song you ain't getting it, you go down the line on you, bro. But I mean, I've been playing a lot of stuff. We've been playing a lot of Southern videos. I know a lot of people don't like Southern like that. No, give me some other poor ass band to play.
Mm, mm.
Nah, man, nah, they'll go down the line on you though. They like that was matter of fact, I was a crab, and that was one of the first songs they passed out. And they went down the line. I was kind of nervous at first, but then I decided I wanted to try to play it loud, and he went off for me. You know, it was like, yeah, you played it, but why the fuck you playing so loud? And I'm like, like what you mean?
I mean, everybody ain't got their ass chewed every now and then, so it make you a better player.
Yeah, that was my last
So
time. You know, when I understood right there when they go down the line, it ain't about being loud; it's about playing it.
all right. So let's do this. Besides Jackson and Knighton, Heyman and Bryan, who would you consider would be in the next top tier, new school, old school of arrangers? That's a question to everybody. You can leave your comment, but you had the Jackson and your Knighton, you had your Bryan and Hamer. Who would you put in that next tier of up and coming?
Up and coming.
Yeah, like you feel
Oh,
them. They they can they can be that either that duo or that single man who can come up and have the arrangements that he can sell like Knighton used to. Because everybody in the city saw a paper that had Knighton or Lawrence Jackson written on it. Everybody.
um, the next up and coming. Well, Kenny Collins is the next up and coming. Um,
Okay.
the dude is he's just ready. You know, he got it, and he got the band to back him up. But outside of Southern, I would say Will Brooks and Deontay Kennedy. I we can say a lot about what we can say what we want about Deontay. Them dudes are putting shit on that paper. You know, they putting shit on the paper, and they making it what it is. You know,
Right.
Kennedy, bro. I see Kennedy in the comments. It's hard to step in. It's hard to go from high school and then also and then all of a sudden go to a college with this damn monster and just flip it. You know, the different type of arranging you got to do. And Kennedy
That
did
was
it.
that was Alcon who had them fire ass student arrangers, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you what I think about them. And people like when you say shit like what I'm about to say, people think I'm hating, or people think whoever say shit like this is hating, but it's not. But I haven't heard them write anything that was like, oh my fucking god, clouds, like a clouds.
Right.
You know, I haven't heard that. I've heard them write, some rap tunes and some dance tunes, some up tempo stuff. I just haven't heard them write that clouds, something like that. So, but yeah, they up and coming
That's
for sure. They
understandable.
gon' they
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
that. Though. They
understandable.
they just they stepped on a podium now, like they full time arranger now, so they gonna be that.
Right.
Them
Right.
dudes gonna be putting shit on the papers this shit. So
So
yeah,
you
that
think so in the first year of them actually getting out there, they did mediocre compared to what you're looking for, or what you think should be out there, especially in a SWAC.
you said I think they were mediocre.
Yeah, you so it's like kind of like a
No,
you give it a five, you give it like what a 5 or 6 out of 10. Not talking too
I
far.
give
What's
them
that
like a
audio?
I give them like a 7.
7. All right. But
I give them like
to
a
get to
seven
that
because
next
what they
to
are
get to that
writing
next
because
level.
what they are writing is what they are writing is nice. So I give them a
Right,
seven. But now it's time to take that next step. Same thing with Kenneth. Kenneth took the step. I think he's a little bit further along because he got the better band. But um,
right.
yeah, it's time to take the next step now. But
I would
that
say
that
on the
dude Will
next
Brooks,
on to me with everything when that meeting in my bedroom and shit that North Carolina A&T put out. They band director, even though that's not what we're accustomed to in the South. That shit sound damn good and was arranged perfectly to me.
oh yeah, yeah, they definitely got some ranges. Norfolk got some ranges too. They those bands are a little too stiff for me. But I don't know them guys. I don't know them,
Right,
so I can't speak on them because I don't really know them.
right.
But I
I
do know
mean, but
that dude at Kentucky State putting some shit on the paper. I keep saying it, but yeah, that dude he putting some shit on the paper, and then Deontay, look what he putting on the paper for high school. Imagine if he had imagine if he had the band. People already know. People already know what I feel. How I feel about Cedric Tide. I don't even have to say that. You know, I damn near got banned from my
boo!
city.
Tomatoes! Tomatoes! Boo! Boo! I'm playing, son. We ain't had this back and forth between Tide and French already.
People, I damn near got banned from my city for my take on Cedric Tide. So Todd is here. He ain't. It ain't no taking no next step. He here. Of course, you can always improve. Cedric Todd is here. He a top dog right now.
I gave Tide his flowers for the Ask of You on Chill mashup. I gave him his flowers on the shit. Isn't it wasn't Post Malone? Was it Post Malone? Whatever white rapper he did this year, I can't think of the name of the
Mm-hmm.
song. Uh, but that was another one, and he put something else out that I didn't know he wrote, and that bit was nice. So out of what Ty been there 3-4 years, I give
Todd been
him
out, yeah.
a year.
No, he been out 2 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
Am I
One of
say
them.
yeah? If I said 3-4 years, I say out of 3-4 years, I think Ty done put out. I say 4-5 solids. He put out a solid a
Oh,
year.
4 5, boy, you crazy, boy.
And you gonna
Hey,
have to
look,
change
Todd
my
done put out
mind,
some
son.
hits.
So I get I
There,
get I
there's
give him I
some,
give him I give him full. I give him full, son. I give him full.
there's some hits out there. But when it comes to this arranging shit, there's levels. There's that tier one. That's that Brian Hamer, Kedrick Taylor. That's that uh, upper
Who
echelon.
arranged that? Ain't nobody.
Who?
No, there ain't nobody that they was playing for parade season this year. Who arranged that?
Ain't nobody. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
It's
who arranged that.
it sounded kid. It sounded like kid, but I don't want to assume that was him. But it sounded like a kid original.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it was tied. Somebody said it was tied.
It was Ty. I give
Yeah.
him his
See,
flowers on that one too. That bit was nice.
you'd be
That bit was
surprised.
nice. Yeah,
Uh,
like well, somebody said kid, so it sounded more kid than Ty. I ain't gonna lie, it sounded more kid than Ty.
yeah. When you hang around people for a minute, you start to learn their ways and their styles and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, there's
my
levels to this arranging stuff, and there's not too many people that can say they're on that level with Brian Simmons, Kendrick Todd, Nathan Hamer, um, uh, there, Cornell Knight, and there's a couple of them. I can't name all of them right now, but there's a lot of young bulls coming up too, though, that I think. And then arranging is it's all on what you like too. So what I like, everybody ain't gonna like. Obviously,
right.
some people like the way. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Tyler's wrote some other stuff. I mean,
So
yeah,
Mel and Derek, y'all still in here? I see Mel still up here. Derek, you still in here? Cause what songs did Doc arrange that y'all used to love back in the day?
the Docker range.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cause when we got music, it always had Lawrence Jackson or Cornell Knighton on it. Never seen Doc name on paper, but I know he arranged. So that's a question for the
You
old heads. You know what I'm
you
saying?
you're gonna always see more arrangements by the assistants because the band director really is handling more of the business part of it. You know, they
Right.
out being the band director, trying to do all the other stuff.
That boy Mel said all the Earth, Wind, and Fire stuff. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of
See
sense.
all, all that is y'all.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, dog. That makes a lot of
I thought
sense.
I thought Mr. J wrote "Love Is the Key." My bad. Love Is the
Damn,
Key
Doc
is one
did
of my
Love is the Key?
favorite songs. Like, yeah, to
Wow.
play Love Is the Key. I
That
thought Love Is the Key is one of my favorite songs, and I honestly thought Mr. J wrote that.
son, we played Love is the Key at Fannin, dog, in middle school. And Mr. Harris passed it out. This was before we actually started reading the range of the music, so that's
I
crazy.
should have
That's
known though
crazy.
because "Love Is the Key" is handwritten when they pass it out. The shit is handwritten, so I should have knew Doc had something to do with it because it's on a piece of paper about this small. Like a lot of Southern music is small like that because they try to save paper, but it's on a little small ass piece of paper and it's handwritten. You got to look at that bit like this. So you're holding that bit like this.
No, that makes a lot. I remember them little small ass arrangement papers, dog. Because they used to have the trombone on top, baritone on the bottom, trumpet on the top, F horn on the bottom when they used to give it to
Uh,
you. So
well,
yeah, that make a lot of sense.
that was because as so many band members and a short budget, so you got to make it work.
Yeah, but it makes a lot of sense. You see, a bunch of the dudes who mugs for Doc was like he loved Main songs, he loved Erwin and Fire songs. That makes a lot of sense, dog. That makes a
Yeah,
lot of sense. That
it does.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I should have known that because J like Mr. J like gospel music. He like gospel. He pull out the gospel, but another side of him too though because he did right and then what?
Really?
Mr. J, yeah.
Boy, well, I thought Hammer wrote that shit.
No, I think Mr. J wrote and then what? I think so. Man, I don't. My head is all over the place. I think Mr. J wrote and then what? No, he didn't. Mr. J wrote. I'm not thinking about not and then what. Mr. J wrote. What's that fucking song, man? I forget what it is, man. My head all over the place. You got so many great arrangements. You can't really
Look,
you can't
Justin,
really keep
Justin
track
just
of.
said, Justin just said Mr. J was power and Knighton is finesse. So if J was
Yeah,
power and
Mr. J
Knighton is
created that
finesse,
them box scores, man. Mr. J created that.
so
That
if
straight
that was
up
power
power.
and finesse, what would Heyman and Brian be? Would Brian be the power and Hammer be the
Ooh,
finesse?
Hammer was Hammer was the ultimate finesse. Like Hammer
Because
was
Hammer wrote some powerful shit too, dude, son. And then Brian come back with
yeah.
Clouds. Clouds is
Ham,
finesse like a motherfucker, dog. So it's like, how would you put them two into a box and be like finesse and power when both of them
See,
can do both?
Brian was a risk taker.
All right,
It's
I can see that.
I feel like Brian used to be in the lab like, ooh, the bitch is gonna try to go get this. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna fuck it, put it on the paper. You know, uh, I think that's Brian. Mr. Hammer. Hammer was creative, man. Hammer put a lot of thought into this. Hammer was more emotional in his music. He put his emotions into a song. He focused more on what the song was actually about.
Right.
You know, so I think Hammer was an emotional writer. Brian is a was a risk taker. Mr. J
Brian was the
was yeah. Brian
Brian was
Brian was just
that ignorant soul, son. Brian was an ignorant
Brian was
soul
just like.
on that podium.
But I remember one time in practice we had if you listen to Stunt Like My Daddy, you ain't never
Yeah.
heard Southern Tubas on them B flats take them up. And we did that shit in practice one time, and Brian looked over, he smiled, and he was like, "Keep doing that." You know, it's just shit that ain't supposed to be done. That Brian is like, "Nah, we doing it." You know, he taking he was different, bro.
Dog, like,
Some shit.
and this is stuff that people who didn't march for Southern, kind of need to hear. We don't have a JSU dude on the board right now to see how JSU practices used to be, and and who did what. So it's just a
Yeah,
variation of different programs that can come on and state what how it went, went on, so forth and so on. But
yeah.
now that it's heavy Southern at Texas Southern, you can only imagine how Brian Javon and everybody is
They already
pushing.
marched like Southern.
Yeah, oh Lord, I'm not fucking with that. Uh,
Hey,
it's just
it is what it
I'm not fucking with that. D. I'm not.
is.
That's y'all battle. I have no dog in that fight.
It is what it
Uh,
is, man. Look, I would march like Southern too.
this nigga here, son. But it's I don't know. That is
How
like
does it? I don't
taking
know.
taking what Brian and Javon, and because I think Javon had Doc too. So taking everything that they've learned from the years of the people, the Jacksons, the Knightons, the Hamers, and bringing that all into one and making their own flavor at Texas Southern is gonna be something nice. But people are writing
You know
off the
what I like
rest of the
about
swag.
Javon? I remember Javon in high school. Javon ain't never been like he don't he don't look back. I mean, he don't look up to no band. Like if you stand there, he won't bow. We seen Javon in in Atlanta when I went to Walker, and he had a band in Strumming. It was pretty good, and he wanted to smoke. I love that about Javon. Javon always wanted to smoke, and you got Brian the risk taker. So I mean, shit, they gonna be good, bro.
Yeah,
They ain't got no choice but to be
yeah,
good. They got two. They got well, not two. They got a bunch of very talented people that is gonna put that band together. They just got to have the people be. They got to get the buy-in. Once they get them kids bought
right,
in, which it sound like they already bought in from
yeah.
parade season,
See, the
they gonna
thing,
be
the
who they
thing
be.
that the thing that about Texas Southern that a lot of people are forgetting is still levels to get to where Southern is. Southern is good at the top. They still got to get past Alabama A&M. They still got to get past JSU to even get to y'all. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So is once they start knocking a few things off, I can really see them taking that step to be like, look, this Southern week, this will be passing out. Y'all got to get it, and we going hard Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So
they going I think they're
it's
gonna knock a couple of them bands out this year because them bands don't have them. I think they're gonna knock bands like Alabama State. They're gonna knock them loose. Alabama A&M. You know, they already better than them just because of the better that they got.
right,
So,
right, right.
but look,
Now
man, this show. Go ahead, go
Alabama
ahead.
State kind of shocked that. Alabama State kind of shocked a bunch of people last year. If we go throw that out there.
Yeah, yeah, they was straight. They sounded really good. They really did. But I think
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
Texas Southern is gonna put them people on notice, man. But look, man, look, this show has been all over the place. You know, it was kind of light today. We did a lot of Southern. Man, I appreciate you coming on, brother. I'm gonna go
yeah,
ahead on and we're gonna call it a night. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all like, y'all share, comment, subscribe, and then next Thursday we're gonna have the whole crew on, man. So I appreciate y'all. Peace and hair grease.
all right, brother.